What's the deal, y'all? It's y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Finally, this whole card has been announced. When I saw that the car was fully out, I went to that quicker than a heartbeat, man. I need to see, these other battles that's on here. So, let's get these predictions. Let's get these predictions started, man. We definitely have to get these predictions started, dog. So, I want to start off with T-Top versus Sharon. Now, I don't really like this battle at all. Like, it's okay. It's not like a battle where it's like, man, like this battle is whack. I don't want to see it. I don't look at it like that, but I just don't really care for this battle. I feel like T-Top should have been going against like a Suede, maybe like a Suede Seva. But who knows? Because they don't ever really put Suede Seva on these type of cards. And I just remember when T-Top was calling out Suede. It's funny how I just feel like people just putting certain things together and they're strategizing a certain way, because I feel like T-Top was only really calling out Suede Seva because he knew that he was only going to go against Suede Seva up in like a one-rounder battle. So when Suede Seva didn't want to go against T-Top on a one-rounder battle, T-Top was just more like, okay, F it, I don't even want to go against Suede no more, because all you really want to do is just go against Suede with just one round. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't think you're going to get a Suede Seva versus T-Top soon. But anyway, though, let's not even talk about that. Let's talk about T-Top and Sharon. Now, I like T-Top. T-Top is dope, and Sharon is dope too. I'm not the biggest Sharon fan. I'm not the biggest Sharon fan. I like T-Top, but T-Top is not like my top 5 battler or top 10 battler or anything like that. But it is what it is, man. T-Top is most definitely like one of the top guys, that's hard to beat. And he's also like very, very hard to kill, you know what I mean? So, going into as far as who I feel like that will win this, I feel like Sharon will win this battle because Sharon is very, very, very artistic. He's very, 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 very artistic, and he really find like little gaps and holes, and he know how to put everything together, and he'll mess around and just still around because he's just so much of like a fundamental type battler. You know what I mean? He'll punch if he have to. He'll be witty if he has to. He'll relate to the crowd if he has to. He'll rebuttal if he has to. He's going to be a very, very hard matchup for T-Top. I feel like T-Top, you could break down Sharon's style. I would like that, but of course it has to be good. But if you come to the situation where you want to use a race angle and things like that, I don't know if that's going to work. I'm always willing to understand people, like where they coming from when they're talking about whites, blacks, Hispanics. When they have that type of talk where they're like, okay, well, we was here first, and then you guys came and took it from us, and you guys don't belong in this culture. Let me tell y'all why you guys don't belong in this culture. Certain things like that I like to hear, but then sometimes it could be just a time where it just don't really do anything for me. It just don't. It don't do anything for me. So it sometimes depends on how you come off with it. But other than that, I got Sharon 2-1. I feel like he could beat T-Top 2-1. You know what I mean? for all y'all people that's acting like Sharon is undefeated, he's not undefeated. He lost. I mean, him coming back to the URL, JC got him. I'm saying JC beat Sharon. You know what I mean? So it's like we can't forget about that. You know what I mean? We definitely can't forget about that. But I got Sharon 2-1. I think Sharon will edge T-Top 2-1. Kid Slade versus Real Name Brandon. First off, I do like this. I did think it was going to be like another like vet or something like that another vet on this card. But me just understanding as far as like what URL was doing, I have nothing against that. You know what I'm saying? Why not? URL is not going to push their new talent. They're going to push their new talent, and which is good. You know what I'm saying, from the URL. So it's very, very good. It's very, very nice to see a Kid Slade and a Real Name Brandon a part of a card with like the Hollow, the Dons, the Averbs, the DNA, and a Charlie Clips type battlers. It's good to see them on a card with them. So y'all better show. You know what I'm saying, so all I'm just saying is that y'all better show off. Y'all better do what y'all gotta do up on this card. Do what y'all gotta do. Now who would I have winning this battle? Put it like this. I seen Real Name Brandon be a little more to the point and attacking his opponent more than Kid Slade has. I seen that. But the thing is, though, if Kid Slade focus more on his opponent more, he'll be more of a dangerous person. Okay? Now, I definitely think Kid Slade is the better rapper. Most definitely. I feel him, I feel his raps better than Real Name Brandon raps. But Real Name Brandon punches be low-key hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, Real Name Brandon got some punches. Okay? But I'm just saying, it's like, if you like look at Real Name Brandon, he really, really haven't been losing. You know what I mean? Like, Real Name Brandon hasn't really been losing. So that's going to be kind of a hard battle to judge. But of course, I'm gonna pick a winner, because I ain't going out like no punk. You know what I'm saying? So you best believe that I'm gonna pick a winner. But I think I'm gonna go with Kid Slade 2-1. A 2-1 edge, a very slight edge for Kid Slade, because I think Kid Slade is starting to know. Like, I think he knew what it was, but I think he's starting to know more of what this is, and I think he knows every time when he step on that floor and it's time for him to rap, he knows that he has to get better and better, and he knows that he know that he gotta attack his opponent more. So I can see that in Kid Slade. So I got Kid Slade winning this battle 2-1, a very, very slight edge. Charlie Clips and Lou Castro. Okay. All right. On the real, I'm just being dead serious with y'all. I'm starting to think that Lou Castro is not all that good to me, bro. Lou Castro is not all that good to me. Like, certain battlers, you understand why they keep getting booked and why they keep being on cards. Like, Easy to Block Captain, for instance. Geechee, for instance. You can't not like them, right? Because some of the things that you actually like been through, and the bars that they have, and the delivery, and the, you know what I'm saying, and like the motivation that they have, it's like you gotta like them, right? I don't feel the same way. Oh, you know what? I gotta put Real Sick in there too. I don't understand. Like, I don't get that from Lou Castro, dog. Like, when Lou Castro went against Arsenal, I had I had Arsenal winning that battle 2-1, right? And to me, like when people also had Luke Castro beating Big T, when I was looking at that battle, bro, even though Big T was kind of slipping a little bit, and then even though I always say how much Big T needs to probably find like a better type way of, you know what I'm saying, rapping in today's era, I just feel like Luke Castro, Luke Castro don't be saying nothing, man. Luke Castro doesn't Luke Castro don't be saying nothing to me. And it's funny because I know I always tell y'all this, but once again, I had somebody watching this battle with Luke Castro and Fonz. Maybe that's not a good battle to show like a Luke Castro to people, right? But they just weren't feeling Luke Castro at all. But from what it looked like to me, it just seemed like Luke Castro wasn't all the way prepared with Fonz. It just don't seem like it. But the time when Luke Castro went against Kid Chaos, Luke Castro, to me, he wasn't really good like that to me either. You know what I'm saying? Kid Chaos just kind of took too long to get to the point, and Luke Castro beat him there. Luke Castro kept beating Kid Chaos to the point, so that's why Luke Castro ended up beating like a Kid Chaos in the tournament. But then when I see Kid Chaos against like Drugs, or when I see you know what? Like a good Chaos 2 is him going against DNA. That was a very good kid. My bad. Luke Castro. That was a very, very good Luke Castro when he went against DNA. That was a very, very good Luke Castro. But of course, it's hard to beat like a battler like DNA. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying. So I can't take that away from him. But I'ma just tell you this though. It ain't nothing to me. I don't know what Luke Castro could do to beat Charlie Clips. Dog, hopefully you will learn going against a person like Charlie Clips. I don't see you having better bars more than Charlie Clips. I don't see Luke Castro being more entertaining than Charlie Clips. To me, there's no way how Luke Castro beat Charlie Clips. I feel like Charlie Clips could beat Luke Castro when he's not even on 10, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree that with me. I feel like Charlie Clips could be like on a 5 or a 6, and he'll still be able to beat Luke Castro. That's how I feel about that. When Luke Castro went against Drugs, I told people, I'm like, hey, I'm telling y'all, I got Drugs, and what happened? Drugs wiped the floor with him. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's you always could get better. You know what I mean? You always could get better. You know? But I just don't see Luke Castro doing anything with Charlie Clips, man. Like it's not gonna work. But like I said, this is a very, very big challenge for Luke Castro. And hopefully he learned a little something during this battle, man. So shouts out to Charlie and shouts out to Luke Castro. But I got Charlie Clips winning this battle 3-0. I'm going to tell you that right now. Unless Charlie Clips be nice and give him a round. Okay? Hollow the Don versus DNA. This is going to be a pretty interesting battle. I watched the face-offs. I watched the face-off the other day. Very dope face-off from both sides. When it comes to Hollow, I feel like Hollow, he'll give you 3 good bars, and then he'll leave somewhere else, and then you just get lost for a minute, or the bar could be very, very light. I know people say he could come off corny and stuff like that. And I kind of looked at that with Hollow when I first came in, and I'm like, he be having these, he be having these corny bars. You know what I mean? So when people say that, I'd be lying if I haven't really like, I'm saying, like, I'd be lying if I haven't, like, looked at DNA like that before. You feel me? I'd be lying if I haven't, like, looked at DNA like that before. But I had Hollow beat K-Shine. I even predicted Hollow to basically beat K-Shine, and he did. And I wouldn't be too surprised if he beats DNA. See, one thing about DNA, I saw some of his emotions. You know what I'm saying? With him basically getting emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like when it came to King Los and things like that. And I feel like a lot of that thing traveled. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of that stayed with him when it was time for him to battle. I feel like maybe DNA kind of overthought the situation a little too much on King Los, to the point that's why maybe King Los had got him. But like I said, I will have to watch that battle again, okay? Because me watching it on the first watch, at first I couldn't hear King Los like that because he had his chains on and I couldn't really understand what he was saying. But then when I look at the other two rounds, King Los did very good. He did very good. You know what I mean? So we'll see. And I feel like Hollow, he really, really plays a certain game that you don't expect him to play. You know what I'm saying? He know how to put the puzzles together. He know how to get under your skin. He know how to make you feel uncomfortable about certain things. So I might have Hollow winning this battle. You feel me? I might have Hollow winning this battle. And I know DNA is winning up in the votes and things like that, but I definitely have Hollow winning this battle 2-1. A very, very slight edge, though, because DNA is not no person to play with at all. But I definitely think Hollow will win this battle 2-1. I feel like I will leave this battle understanding Hollow more than DNA. But at the end of the day, how can I be surprised if DNA will prove me wrong? DNA proved me wrong probably proved me wrong a couple of damn times. So it is what it is. But I got Hollow winning this battle 2-1, slight edge. Verb versus Easy the Block Captain. Easy the Block Captain is one of my favorite new cats up in this game. When I first saw Easy the Block Captain, man, Easy the Block Captain, he was going against Don Marino. And I said I like his energy against Don Marino. I saw his face off before he went against Don Marino. I saw them like I love this energy when he went against Don Marino. I liked what he was talking about against Don Marino. I was really feeling the stuff that he was saying, and I'm like, okay, I really like this dude. And then I remember him going on Champion. He was talking that talk, and I'm like, okay, I like his his confidence. He definitely has the confidence, and he still has the confidence. I'm like, okay, the way he talk, he know how to back it up in a battle. That's one thing I gotta give Easy the Block Captain a credit for. I gotta give him the credit. You know what I'm saying, for that. You know what I mean? When Easy the Block Captain went against a lot of these vets, he stood his ground. He did what he had to do. And right now, he kind of being up in Geechee shoes. You know what I mean? Like the feds, it's like as long to me, it's like as long as they gravitate to you, you good. And you at least just have to just make sure that you at least on 8 at the end of the day. And then fans is gonna ride with Easy the Block Captain when he go against Verb. So all Easy the Block Captain really, really have to do is just be yourself, win how we usually win, and just do what he gotta do. You feel me? Now, one thing I did agree with Verb when Verb said we the battlers. This is exactly what Verb said. Verb said we the battlers. We know certain things as far as like what some of these up and comer like battlers don't have yet. So we actually go against these battlers because we know it's a certain thing that they don't have, and we end up taking them out that way. And I most definitely agree with that. And one of the main reasons why I agree with Verb when it comes to things like that is because when Verb went against Briz Rawsteen, he beat Briz. When he went against Geechee Gotti, to me, I feel like he edged Geechee Gotti. When he went against New Jersey Twerk, to me, I felt like he edged New Jersey Twerk. You know, but of course, a lot of people try to give New Jersey Twork that battle because New Jersey Twork took his hoodie off, but it was a very good bar and a very, very good performance from New Jersey Twork. I wouldn't take that away from him. So when it comes to Verb is very, very good going against these young cats. But one thing I had told people, if like Easy the Block Captain, worst matchups, and I'm not saying Easy the Block Captain can't walk out of this surviving it. Easy the Block Captain worst matchups would be like a Charlie Clips, a Goods, and a Verb. To me, that would be one of his matchups where they will really, really give Easy the Block Captain a problem. And when you look at all of them, a lot of them is witty. A lot of them is very, very witty. So a witty person could beat a Easy the Block Captain. Okay? Verb been up in this game for a while. Plus, Verb back is against the wall. 90% to 12% is crazy. So Verb back is against the wall. So Easy the Block Captain, he got to take advantage of that 90%. You got to go up in there and be great. So that's going to be a hard thing to do because a focused Verb, you ain't just about to just walk over on. That's not going to happen. You're not just about to just walk all over. You know what I'm saying? Like on a Verb like that. That's not going to happen, bro. So, like I said, I won't be too surprised if this be Easy the Block Captain first loss. But guess what? Ain't nothing going to be wrong with that. Just as long as he survived a fight, he good to go. His stock will continue to go up. But do I think Verb is going to kill Easy the Block Captain? No, I don't think he's going to kill Easy the Block Captain. I don't think so. You know what I mean? But I definitely have Verb winning this battle 2-1 though. So I got Verb winning this battle 2-1. I got Hollow beat DNA. I got Sharon beating T-Top. I definitely got Charlie Clips beating Lou Castro. I got Kid Slade beating Real Name Brandon. So yeah, those are my predictions. So, you know, you guys just let me know as far as like how you guys feel about it. But yeah, those are my predictions, man. Like, I've been waiting for so long to bring these predictions out. It's not even funny because, I wasn't gonna just make just 3 predictions, just 3 battle rap predictions when I could just wait for the other 2 to come out, man. So yeah, so those are my predictions. So those are my predictions, man. So I'll see y'all on Saturday. I will be in tune, man, with that battle, man. With these battles, Resolution 2. But yeah, this y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Gone.